It's been really awesome to get more time in training playing with Jordan and Rose. But I think we also know that we can do a little bit better. In the game, I felt like we were a little stretched out and we didn't have as much interplay between all three of us. So hopefully that's something we can look to improve on in the next games.
This one's from Kim McCauley. How different is it to get match sharpness back right now, and how quickly do you think everyone can get up to their best, especially when it comes to timing, runs, and passes?
That's a really good question. I think the only way to get match sharpness is to play matches, and it's been very difficult to get any sort of match situation given the pandemic. So I think it will take a little more time than usual compared to normal seasons. When you see people game one, they've had a couple preseason games under their belts, and no one has had that at this point. So I think it will give us a little bit extra time, but I think that's what these first few games are for, is to get in a rhythm and still demand some wins at the same time.
That actually leads quite well into the last question.
Yeah.
With all 8 teams making the quarterfinal and no longer having to qualify, how much pressure does that alleviate from the team, and how can the team?
I actually think it's pretty great that all teams are going to be in both a scenario where group points matter and where you win or go home. I think those are important elements of the game that we need to see. So I think these first few games are you can't just turn that on and off. You want to play in every single game to win, so that by the time you are in knockout phases, you're ready. So it does change a little bit of the mentality, but at the same time, it doesn't, because you need to be prepared. And these group games are really good practice for that, and we need to hold ourselves to that standard and expectation that we want to win every game.